Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about charm casting. How many of you have ever had a charm casting reading? You probably are more familiar with numerology, but charm casting is one of those things that is not super common. Where I first learned about it was from learning the Lenormand cards, and I found out that there are charms that relate to the Lenormand cards, which I found to be extremely interesting. So in this video, I'm going to teach you a little bit in case you want to buy charms and maybe play around with this yourself. You can easily do this. You probably don't need as many charms as what I have in here, but I will kind of show you some of the basic charms that will help you with divination. Hi, Sierra. So one of the things that you'll need a charm for is timing, okay? So you're going to need a charm. Oh, it's glaring on here. But this is a clock for timing. And you also might need something for learning. This is a book for learning. And a shell for listening, because to me, shells are about listening. And also, I've got, like, if somebody gets tangled up in a web, I wanted a web. Because remember, you have to cover the good and, everything else. The good and the problems, and you have to cover your bases. So true divination covers all of your bases, your problems, your successes, finances, relationships, what goes right, what can go wrong. And then, hi Shamika. Oh, you're not familiar with this at all? Oh, you're going to have fun tonight. And so how I start out with the charm casting is I tell people to pick a charm, like a variety of charms, like this. You always want to have people charms too. Actually, I don't know if I should, here. I started out with the Lenormand. So this is I'm going to switch to another screen here. This is a horse. And to me, this is about power and freedom, because that's what horses mean to me. Rings could be marriage and commitment. So get yourself charms that relate to real life things going on. And then, like this scissor, something needs to be cut from your life, right? Isn't that a cute scissor? Oh my God, it's cute. And then, like Route 66, this could be a travel, right? Somebody's going on a trip, right? So as I do these readings, you guys are going to get to see how I do this. This is happy times, the sun, right? But then you have to have the opposite of happy times. So this is like a wolf howling is a warning. This would be a warning. Something's up, pay attention. The same with the fox and the mice. Those are kind of like warnings. Hi, Jules. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jules. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Talia, and Breezy. Nice to welcome. So now we're going to do charm casting first. And then if anybody wants a numerology session, I can do cycles and personal things with numerology. So let's say that if you want numerology to only put your first name, of course, don't disclose ever your last name on a YouTube channel. We want your safety above all. Never put your last name on here unless it's your YouTube channel and you don't care, so that's fine. But otherwise, if you want your privacy, don't put your last name on here. But put your first name and the month and day you were born. But otherwise, who wants a charm reading? So you can actually ask questions for the charms, or you can have just like, what do the charms want to say to me? Like a general kind of reading. So does anybody out there want so Sierra's doing numerology. Okay. So Sierra is her name, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Now, I don't have the best handwriting in the world, so you kind of have to, forgive me for that. All right. So here, I think I have to fold my paper in half. All right, Sierra, here is your numerology. So the name Sierra, this is how I do it. You see your name on here? It's a 391991. Okay, so I look for patterns in the name. So you have 3 9s there. Now, the wonderful thing about the number 9 is that it's the teacher number. You're very compassionate, very sensitive, and Also, this 3 makes communication, like you're gifted at communication. You've got a little bit of a travel bug here, and this makes you good at business. Look at how well-rounded you are. So if I were to put your story together, you start out with a C here, and that's a 3. And guess what? That's the day you were born on. You're gifted, you're happy most of the time. Now, you can get a little scattered in your thinking. And for 2019, you're in a 2 year, okay? So you're in a year where you're going to be kind of like downtime, like resting more and focusing on relationships and intuition and things like that. So this pattern of 9s draws me in to make me, I want to just say some words about this 9 thing. It makes you scholarly, like you like to research things. You do have to be careful at times because if you get pissed off, you can get cold. I'm not laughing about that, but I get the same way. So you and I got that in common. You'd be good working in groups, Sarah, because 3 is about groups, 9s are about groups. And you can be good in business too. You've got a very logical mind, so you're very gifted that way. So Shayna wants a general charm casting. So Sierra, I hope that helped you a little bit to kind of help you understand what some of your gifts are. Shayna's general charm casting. You can do this one of 2 ways, all right? Now, I used to like throw these things out, and then a million of them would come out, and I would have to spend like hours looking at them. So now I just kind of reach around here. I have no idea what I'm getting, and I throw some out, okay? This is how I charm cast. So you might do your own thing, but this is what I do. And I'm going to move the camera down here into this, okay? All right, now I'm going to use my little pointer. I'm going to use my pointer. By the way, this is a letter and a letter. She got two letters. Come on, camera, focus on the letters. All right, you can do it, camera. So Shayna's thinking about going down a new path. She's thinking about going down a new path, and she's going to pick the right path because there's only one way to it. And the 2 letters is she's really waiting like for some communication, or she's going to receive some news, right? Now, I love these Swarovski crystals. I can't get enough of them. She's tangled up in something right now. So Shayna, you're tangled up in something, okay? But because you've got double letters here, I don't know how I got 2 letters in the charm thing, but what I did. So you're tangled up, but you're going to get news. So I'm going to read it this way. You've been reflecting on yourself. The mirror means you've been looking at yourself deeply, okay? And this is always good luck, the Swarovski crystal. This is like your good luck crystal, and that can go anywhere in the reading. So you've got good luck. Good luck, thank God, because you're tangled up in something, all right? So you're reflecting on yourself that you want to make a change, all right? And this is a big change too, but you're tangled up in doing it. So you're going to receive a communication to go down a new path, all right? And you've got luck with you. You've got luck following you. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing to have, is good luck. And so don't be afraid to make changes, Shayna, because I feel really good about it. And it could be just changes about yourself in your life, because that's the mirror. It's looking at yourself. Okay, so who else do we have on here? Shamika is January 6th. Okay, and her name is actually Shamika. So I'm going to show you how I do this, and I'll do these. I'll do the numerology ones so that you can see these. So Shamika, oh, come on, camera. I might have to shut off my light on top to get this to focus. Let me do that. I'm going to shut off my light because sometimes the camera can't handle all of that light. We'll see if it adjusts now. All right, so if it doesn't, I'm going to write this out. It's 1814521 is your pattern, and you're a 6/7, okay? And in 2019 is a 1 year for you. So let's see if the camera can handle this. All right, there you go. Shamika, I'll just use the pointer to try not to piss off the camera. So you've got a pattern of 1s. See, you got 1, 1, 1. You got a 1 there. In 2019, you're in a 1 year. So Shamika, girly, you got leadership all the way to the bank and back. You are a leader. You're independent. You like to do things your way. You kind of like the sun. Ones are the energy of the sun. And by the way, for those of you wondering how to calculate numerology, I'm going to just post, if you don't mind, I'm going to post a chart in here quickly. This is how you figure it out, okay? So you start out with A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, the letters 1 through 9, and then start doing the alphabet, A, B, C, and then, all the letters. And then, so all the number 1 letters are A this way. This is how you do it. You can do your own chart, very simple. I just wanted to show you that. Thank you. Thank you for that. So you're very nurturing, right? But you're also you need alone time, a little bit of alone time every day. And 7s are driven by their mind, and so are 1s. So girly, you're a thinker. You think things through. Nobody's going to pull bullshit on you because, you're going to call them on it. You're very independent and like to do research, but you like beautiful things. Like I bet you have beautiful makeup or beautiful jewelry or beautiful things in your house. And this is a great year. 2019 is a great year to start new things. And you might have a lot of ideas because I could just call you the middle name. Your middle name could be Shamika. I have so many ideas that I don't know what to do with them all. So, you would make a very good parent because you're nurturing, but you would allow your kids to be independent. You wouldn't raise codependent children. They would be very independent children. So that's your numerology, Shamika. And thank you for that. All right. And let's see what else we have going here. Oh, Shamika wants a charm. Shamika, let me come back to you and get some others on here. Julie is a 2-2. Oh, wow. So sometimes I'm going to just tear my paper up so I don't waste so much, okay? So if you guys don't mind looking at torn paper. So Julie is a 2-2. So she's a 1-3-3-9-5 is a pattern, and she's a 2-4. And 2019 is a 7 year for her. All right, that's a 7 year for her. Let me see if the camera is focusing on that. Hopefully my camera will be a little more friendly to me. Okay, so Julie, you have see the sets of 3s here. So you're very independent. AJS are the 1 numbers, and you're very independent. But so I'm going to give you. Do you guys want to hear the positive and negative things about yourself, or should we focus on just the positive? You do it. So if we did the negative, you just have to be careful about selfishness or getting in a place where you don't want to make a mistake. So you'll actually decide, to not do things rather than make a mistake because 2s don't like to make mistakes. You do best when you're in a long-term relationship. You've got double 2s, and 2s like to have a long-term relationship. You're very organized. You're very, if you're not, now you guys, numerology, you can express the positive side of it or the negative side of it. So if she was a negative 2, she'd be a hoarder, right? And then we'd say, hey, Julie, you got to get yourself balanced. But so you can express, and sometimes in life we do both. We express the negative side of our numbers, and then we go to the positive side. Doesn't matter. It's all the flow of life. Who cares? We can go down to the ugly as well as we can go up to the pretty. She's got a couple of 3s there, so that makes her let me just tell you some of the qualities of 3. They have to be careful about spending too much money. You don't want to be spending too much money, but luckily 4s save. 2s and 4s like to save their money. So thank goodness you've got a good balance of numbers here, Julie. Really, really well balanced. So you can be courageous and persistent. You're in a year here where you're going to be using your mind. So this is a good time at work, like to be thinking and planning and improving things in your life, Julie. This is a great year, but it can feel like a lonely year. I am going to tell you that. A lot of 7 years feel like they're kind of lonely. So for those of you just joining, we're doing either charm casting. Okay, here's charm casting. So this is charms. This is so much fun, you guys. I love doing charm readings. Each of these charms means something. It has a meaning. And when I throw these charms out, I read them like they were tarot cards, except they're charms. And so charm casting is just another form of divination that uses charms instead of like tarot cards. And I have assigned a meaning to my charms. And so when I cast them, I know what charm casting is. So you can either say, I want a charm casting reading, Melanie, or give me not the year. I don't need your year you were born, but your month and day and your first name if you want it. Now, let's say you don't want to give your first name. That's fine. You can just do your month and day. And if I accidentally skip you, just re-ask, because, sometimes I get going on here and I don't always go, I don't always think to go in the order. So Lakia Hoy, let's do a charm cast for her. So this is how I pick the charms, right? I'm just in here going like this, and I throw some out, okay? And sometimes, like, a lot of them come, oh, you can't even see them. And sometimes not very many. And so we got a circus tent, and I don't even know, I gotta look at, oh, this is the tree, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So here's what I have to say to you. You got 2 different trees. Something's going on with your family. And also, this is health. It just means maybe you're eating healthier. Maybe you're concerned about your health. This can be a warning of like pregnancy. Sometimes this is my pregnancy card. And so, if you're done having children and things like that, it can also be fertility, like having ideas, like creative ideas. But because it's so close to the family thing, I don't know if this could also be children or babies or children so something's going on with family. The cross is about burdens, and then the circus. So there's something chaotic going on in your life. And then what I can do is I can ask a charm to say, well, what does she do? If this is something chaotic going on in her family, what can she do about it? Oh man, I got another cross. This is like burdens. Oh man, let's all send love and hearts to you. So something's going on that's a little burdensome, but that's all right. Route 66, this is good. Okay, so for part of the solution, the Route 66 means you are on the right path. So you are on the right path for solving whatever this kind of 3-winged circus is, because this is a circus, so things are... sometimes when you have a circus, it can be entertaining, like taking the children to something entertaining, or going out with somebody in your family that's entertaining. Now, this can also be somebody in your family is suffering and you provide some form of entertainment. But Route 66 means you're on the right path. That means you're doing the right thing right now. You're headed in the right direction to getting this figured out. And it can be your own personal family, or it can be like siblings' family. So I hope that was helpful, or that you were able to relate to that. Martha Yellow Bear would like a charm reading. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm just gonna throw a few charms out here, and I never know how many I'm grabbing. Oh my God, this is gonna be something. Okay, let's get them out here. All right. Oh my gosh, can you guys see them? I gotta flip back to my camera to make sure that I got them in the camera. Okay, I do. This is a snake, by the way, you guys. So, Martha, this is circus. This can just be, I have to pay attention to things around it. So there's a fish, which is money, which is close to the circus. And fish is about more money. And look at the good luck coming. And this is literally a person, okay? And this is a house. And now this could be also, because it's a tall house, it could be your workplace, okay? So it could be there's a 3-ring circus going on at work, but you're headed toward more money. Now you have good luck coming, and thank goodness, because the snake means, snakes bite poisonous. So there's a person facing the snake. So that means that somebody in your life is causing some strife or discord. Somebody in your life is causing some strife. But guess what? You got the good luck thing there. So don't be too focused on the snaky thing, because you've got the good luck charm, which means literally the energies are shifting, and that I'm gonna move this so I'm not so much lit up here. There we go. I like being more subtle and glowing. All right. So this just means, and this tall building, I almost feel like this could be work related, that you've got more money, but you have to jump through some hoops, because that's what they do in the circus, jumping through some hoops. But I do feel like if you're in a financial situation that it's going to improve. This snaky person, focus on the blessings in your life, because you have a good luck streak coming. And so focus on that rather than the snaky person. And I always just give my charms a good shuffle when I put them back in there. You're thinking of moving by Route 66? God, am I going to have to go wipe myself? That's amazing. That's really weird. That's like validation. I'm so happy about that, actually. That's really cool. All right, let me scroll up here. Elise Lattimore would like charm casting. You've been practicing. Can we practice class one day on a Facebook page? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. She's talking about, I have a tarot and, I'll type it in here. I have a tarot and numerology academy, but before you click on it, it costs $11 a month, but you can cancel anytime, and that's on Facebook. So you could join for 1 month and grab all the classes on there. There's charm casting, there's numerology. I mean, there's like 39 or 40 classes on there right now. Pre-recorded with lectures plus live. I do live several times a week. So absolutely, we will do more charms. Are there any messages that charms have to say about your gifts? Oh, that's interesting, Talia, because I've never thought about doing charms for gifts. Let's see. What gifts does Talia have? That's a good idea. What gifts with charms? I don't think I've ever... Holy Mac. What did you get for this? Everything. This is going to take me forever. No, I'm kidding. All right, so here we go. All right. What gifts do you have? And this is for Talia Wilcombe. Okay, we got to move them up because the camera's up higher. All right, and I'll tell you what these charms are, okay? So, we've got the mask here, okay? And so the mask just means that you can put yourself in other roles. In other words, when we go into like a Halloween costume, we literally can become somebody else. And then this is also that you can be your true self, because this is the mirror for self-reflection. Now, the mountain can be obstacles, but it's also you're able to see the higher picture in life, so you are able to provide guidance. Now, here's a person running away, but that's okay. So this is a person that might have some burdens because the cross is here, and they might not want to admit that they have burdens. So how your gift relates to this is you're able to reflect, the positive side of yourself to others, so that it actually helps them, so they don't escape their burdens, they can face their burdens. And the tree means that the tree with the mountain just means that you have a gift of reaching out to others, okay? So this literally is reaching out to others who want to run away from their life and say, hey, we can tackle these problems, even if there's more than one. We can overcome obstacles. So one of the gifts I want to say to you is you have resilience. You can take an obstacle or a challenge and you can conquer it with the mountain. You can conquer it, and you branch out to others to get help when you need it. You're also very intuitive. The moon is intuitive. They're saying that you could be like one of your gifts could also be like physical fitness or strength training, or that you could do like, this is running or something. But so even if you're the farthest thing away from running, it just might be that you have the potential in you to have a very physically fit body. And then the mask is also sacredness. Like you have the ability to create sacred space where you go, like a space where people feel comfortable being there, and that you're a mirror. You provide a mirror for others, so you can reflect back to others parts of themselves that they may not see, and that's another gift for you. What a great idea. Oh, little Mooney. Get in there, Mooney. That was a great question, actually. So those of you just joining, we're doing numerology and charm casting. So if you want a numerology, I'll need the month and day you were born. Otherwise, just a charm. You can say, I just would like a charm casting thing. Jules Ab, you run your own business. Kick it up a notch. Wow, that's great. Yeah, charm. You guys should... so what you do with these charms is you have to assign a meaning to them. So in it, you don't have to use my meaning. You can use any meaning you want. So Adriana wants charm can. Oh, first she wants to know, can she ask what his intentions are to me? Okay, Adriana, we'll do a charm reading to see what are his intentions for you, all right? Now, I don't even know what I'm grabbing out here, okay? So I just grab things out. Wow. So we have a bird. What is this? I have to read it here. Never. Okay. And then what is this? I have to hold this in the light. That looks like an hourglass. I'm going to call that an hourglass. What are his intentions for you? So, yes, son, you can have a reading. Do you want numerology or do you want charm casting? So, Adriana, this is two sets of birds. We have two birds here. So, his intentions, he's trying to communicate to them, but we have the a timing thing. We have a timing thing because this is the hourglass. And then, of course, this is rest in peace. So this doesn't mean that it's the end of the relationship, but it does mean that, like, taking a break. Somebody that's, maybe taking a break. So I don't know if you're taking a break or he's taking a break, but there needs to be more communication, but it's a timing thing. So his intentions, he's just waiting for the right time to communicate to you. That's what that's about. Let's see, Sun Lehman, she wants charm casting. Okay, so what does Sun Lehman have to know? So we're going to throw some charms out here. Ooh, wow, look, we're getting some different ones here. What is that? Is that the bird? Let me look. Oh, this is the anchor. Okay, so this is the, oh, wow. No, this is the bird. This is the ship for travel. This is the dancer. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is going to be good. This will be a good one to do. I got to make sure you guys can see that because I moved my camera angle. So let's put this up where you can see it. All right, there you can see them all, the dancer and everything. Okay, good. All right, so here's your charm casting reading. So this is focused on you, and you might be, this is a scale. Something has to be fair in your life, and you're trying to get like freedom. Now the squirrel steals things away, okay? And so you have to be aware that something's being taken away, in your life. But you've got power and freedom, and there's going to be some communication here. And so the ship does indicate travel. And then also dancing. So it's about movement of your body and being happy. So you're also going to be anchoring down somewhere, like you're going to be settling down more, okay? And you can still travel, but there's going to be a sense of settling down. You need to have something fair in your life where you have, like, evidently you're wanting a little more free time or freedom. There is something being taken away because squirrels kind of steal things. They steal and bury nuts. However, the squirrel is looking at the dancer, so that makes it a little less serious. It just means that, maybe you wish that you had something more in your life, but they're indicating to be happy now and plan some travels, but you're getting ready to be, like, settled down, like, a settling down energy. So that's a very interesting charm reading. These are also really fun to do, and anyone can do them. So Jessica, we're going to do her date of birth, and she is 2/13. So I don't know if Jessica is your real name, so I'm just going to use your month and day. I don't use the year. Very rarely do I use the year. But I'm going to tell you, here's your numerology for, I'll put your name on here, the name that's on YouTube. So this is Jessica. That's a beautiful name, by the way. So, okay, so can you see this on your name here? So you were born February 13th, so that makes you a 4. So you're very organized, structured. I'm going to talk about 4 quite a bit because I feel like 4 is an important number for you. So you can be very disciplined. You like to prepare for the future. You're very good at details. You handle responsibility well. Now, sometimes if you're not balanced, then you would ignore details and you'd be unable to take control of projects and things like that if you become unbalanced. The 1 and the 3 are minor. parts. Your major is a 4, but you still do have leadership qualities, and also group energy is good for you. You do good when you're in a relationship because of the 2, and the 2 is very meticulous, and so is the 4. So these two numbers make you very good in the business world or finance world. And then look at this nurturing 6. So you could have a very creative mind. So I would say to you, do you journal? Do you like music? Do you like, anything right-brained, anything creative that way? Now, this is kind of an emotional year for you because 9s are like things are going away in your life. A 9 year is about decluttering your house, getting rid of, friendships can leave. You can have breakups in a 9 year. It can be a very emotional year. So that's your numerology reading. And thank you for participating. She can see other people's faces and problems they hide through her spiritual gift. Yes, Elise, that's absolutely, that can happen. So when you do charm cast readings, sometimes, let's just throw some out here. Okay, ideally you want to spread these all out so that they go to different areas. And then you can charm cast read which charm is interested or near the other charm. So let's just say that we cast these all out and that we saw the arrow next to the hatchet. That means that something's being cut off in their life because the hatchet is cutting something off and Spirit's telling them to go in the new direction. And then the gun is power, and so is the horse. So you've got 2 power symbols around a medical catechist. So this just means that to take care of your body, you need to take care of minor things now, because otherwise your health is going to get stolen away from you. So for whatever habits that you have now, the squirrel nearby, the squirrel is stealing away. So it's stealing away the health. And then Buddha means get some alone time or do something that makes you happy. And here's a dolphin over here. You've got 2 themes of being happy. And then you've got an angel for the angels are helping you. And then we've got the mask. Is that a monkey? That almost looks like a monkey. Yeah, I think that's a monkey. The mask, the monkey, and the family tree. You got some monkeys in your family tree. But the mask is there's a part of you that's not revealing your whole self to the family. There's somebody being kind of silly or goofy in the family, and you're not able to feel like you can be yourself. And then this is a letter, which is news coming. So, and this is kind of off by itself. So I'm not really going to link that letter. I wouldn't link it with anything else unless it landed here. There'd be news about happiness. If it was by the angel, news from your angel. The family tree, news about your health. Trees can be health. Or news about your family tree. So see how that kind of works? You can either, so you design the charm casting the way that it feels good for you. Yes, you can have a numerology reading. We're doing some charm lessons in here too in between. So we're having a lot of fun with that. So let's see, numerology. We've got February 8th. I don't need the year, because that would be your life path, and I don't really want to get into that right now. So I'm doing who you are and what cycle you're in for 2019 is what I'm working on now. All right, numerology, here we go. And this is for, let me write your name on here. INZA. And I have to switch to my other camera so I can make sure that I got that in there. And then I'll get my pointer. Inza. So you're very powerful. 8 is the most powerful number of all of the numbers. 8 is the most powerful. So what I always tell my 8s is sometimes you have to tune yourself down, because you can be, you are so powerful. And then with that 1, ones are very powerful, but 8s are way more powerful than 1s. But you've got 2 really strong power numbers. Thank goodness 2 tones it down a little bit. But your month is the minor. But you can be really organized, and your lesson in life is to learn power. Okay, so sometimes you might feel really powerful and other times you just crash, and when an 8 crashes, it's big. It's a big crash. So your lesson is to learn the correct use of power, and also with the earth. And this is a 4 year, so it's a good year for houses, money, finances, work, anything organized. Cars, some people buy cars in 4 years. So the other thing about you is you're able to see the large picture of things, and you like to feel successful. It's one of the things that you strive for. You tend to be very honest when you're balanced, okay? And you do have intuition here, but you don't always trust it with the 8. So you're very intuitive, but and you're quick to take command. If something has to be done, you'll jump right in and do it. You're a go girl. So this is a good year for you to do house stuff, finances, anything organized. Move your way up in your career. So you have a lot of beautiful gifts with that number. Really, really wonderful, powerful. So if you find yourself overpowering, just say to yourself, okay, I got to calm my 8 down. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. So numerology is also very interesting because it has a remedy for everything. So for you guys wanting, like, let's say that you want to have a relationship, and you guys can just write the number 2 like this down on a piece of paper, okay, and carry that in your purse, okay? You can write the number 2 down. Now, remember, a lot of people, if you do this, you still have to take action. So the universe doesn't like just bring somebody to your door, and say, here you are. You might have to go to Manmart. You might have to do something to take action. But with that 2 in your purse, you're going to be more receptive to bringing someone in, okay? Yeah, you can have a charm casting. She likes to know Luz de Oraculus, which I'm terrible at names, so you got to all forgive me for the name thing. Luz de Oraculus wants to have charm casting. I would like to know if I'll have a relationship with the person I like. Okay, is it looking like she's going to have a relationship with the person she likes? What do you guys think, huh? Who out there thinks she will? All right. Ooh, this is interesting. All right, let's look at this. So I got to make sure that you guys know that my definition for these things, okay? So the person, I tipped over my tower. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Come on, camera. You can do it. I have faith in you. This is a seashell. So this just means that be yourself, right? Don't put a mask on. Be yourself. And this person will, and then I got the tower. Maybe if I bring these in closer. So the mask is about being yourself, right? Be yourself. So in other words, make sure that this is the person that they don't have a mask on, that they're being who they are. Make sure that you know enough about them that and then listen. This is like listening. This is shells when you listen, and then this is building things up. This is what the tower, or this can also be a lighthouse. We're shining your light. So shine the light of who you are. And so if I was to answer this, if you're going to have a relationship with the person you like, if you become a good listener and you shine their light too, you make them feel good about themselves, this could be a yes, but it's iffy, all right? So then I could just pull a tarot card just to see, just to put a confirmation on here for you. Is she going to have a relationship with the person she likes? And so this is at the beginning stages. So this just is like build it one step at a time. So that's kind of that kind of goes in line with what the charm said, is just take it very slowly. It looks like it's moving in the right direction. But in readings, you can never control what other people do. So just, take it slow and make sure that they have all the qualities, no deal breakers and things like that. Where can you get charms? Oh my gosh, you can get charms on Amazon for like $8 for 100. Now, when I was doing the Lenormand ones, I couldn't find all of them. So like I had to end up going on Etsy and getting them from Australian places, and it was really expensive. But you know what I'm going to say to you is get charms that you're drawn to. Like make sure that you have is this the right timing? You want to have a timing, something to do with timing. You want charms that have yes and no, action-based charms and when not to take action. Hi, Kelly, let's do a charm reading for you. You can absolutely have a, Kelly Ewalt wants a charm reading. So see, I just kind of go like this, mix them all up, and that's kind of fun. Some people go like this and see what comes out, but I don't find that's as accurate because a lot of times that the handcuffs, oh, that's too much information right there. What are you doing with those handcuffs? All right, and then for her, I'm gonna handcuffs. I didn't even know I got handcuffs for a charm. That is just really funny. Good thing we didn't get lovers with that or something. All right, what is this now? Okay, this is the house. All right. I felt like I had to pull one more. I should get a better back mat for doing these. I apologize that this is just a towel and it doesn't work good for looking at the charms. So here's Kelly's charm reading, Kelly Ewalt. We've got handcuffs, so that takes away your freedom, right? And then there's communication, and there's a bear that's strong, and thank goodness the strength is away from the handcuffs, but there's communication here around the home. So this is telling me that something around the house is requiring like strength. So this could be a relationship or somebody that you need to communicate with. This could be family member, spouse, or children or somebody, but there's got to be communication because maybe it's you or maybe somebody else is feeling trapped. But thank goodness the bear is there because you're strong. So you're going to get through it. The bear is walking away from the handcuffs. So you're actually headed in the right direction. His birthday is May. May what? LP, put down what day in May. Oh, you want charm casting. Okay. Yeah, we can do charm casting for you. So, Kelly, I'm going to say be strong, set your boundaries. You need to communicate something in the house that feels like you're getting restricted in that. And so this is a good sign. The bear is headed off in a new direction. So you're getting your power. You're coming into your power, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fabulosa. Okay, now, hi, LP. For those of you just joining, we're doing numerology and charm casting readings, and we're having a lot of fun, and you guys are great. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Heather Lennox, here you go. Now, you can either ask a question, or actually, was LP wanted? Heather, just let me come back to you quick. LP wants a charm casting, and then we'll come back to Heather Lennox. All right, LP's charm casting. Remember, you guys, we just cast them out there. And then if they all come together in a group, you kind of got to separate them out, all right? So we're going to separate them out. Remember, the wolf was a warning, and the wolf, it's dark. I turned off the light so I can't. Oh, dancer, the wolf with the dancer. Okay, so somebody is acting happy when they're not, all right? Because you got the wolf, you've got the, I got to see these charms. Oh, wow, now the light's on them. So you've got the wolf, which is a warning. So this is, because this is with a happy dancer, wait, is that the wolf or a bear? Let me look again. Oh, that's the bear. So you're wanting a strong body. So your body is wanting to be stronger. Like, so this is like, and also dancing more. Do something fun. Don't like just do exercise that's not fun. This is literally getting a strong body. This is the bear next to the dancer. So you could be dancing or doing something fun to get a strong body. Then we've got the flower that's always happiness. This is the sunflower. So this just means creating happiness in the lives of children. This can be children or babies. It can be viewing your life from a childlike state where you're trying something new and you're learning. And this is also burdens. Oh God, we got 2 baby signs. We got a baby. What's going on with babies, LP? We got a baby carriage next to like this. I always consider my pregnancy one, but It rarely means pregnancy. I'm going to say that. It rarely means pregnancy. It usually means ideas, but it's pointing to the cross, which is a burden. So this, if this was reading somebody that was trying to get pregnant, it would be a burden. It'd be a burden to get pregnant to have the baby. That's how you could read it. But if they're not having babies, then it's pointing at some burdens, and you need to wheel it away. Something needs to leave. You need the baby carriage. Something needs to leave your life to make your life better. And this is an eagle, which is all about seeing your life from a higher perspective. This is a good sign because this can be work. To me, this is like a structure of work. So I think that work is all by itself. So it feels to me like I should pull a charm to go next to work. Okay, what does she have to know about work? Oh, angels. Oh, cool. So you've got angels helping you with a work situation. So either if you're trying to find work or you're trying to improve your work, well, you have two kids, 6 and 2, and you don't want any more. Okay, get out of there, baby carriage and pregnancy card. We'll just take those and throw them back in. There, no kids here. You're safe. You're all good. We'll do your reading without those babies. So maybe it's that your children are causing a little bit of burden in your life. I mean, as far as it could have been the cross, like one of your children's having a hard time or something like that. But definitely you've got angels helping you with some kind. And if you don't work, like let's say you work out of your home, the angels are helping somebody in your family with a work situation. So it could be your spouse if they're working, or a significant other. So charms can be fluid. It's not like the tarot cards. You homeschool your daughter with Tourette's. Okay, all right, absolutely. That's a good thing to do. Bless your heart for taking care of her. Cooking. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, October 1st. Happy birthday to LP. Happy birthday to LP. Happy birthday to LP. Happy birthday to LP. Okay, now, cooking wants a reading. You can ask a specific question. Yes, why don't you do that, cooking, and I'll wait for that. Oh, you got a fuck it deck? I have can you believe my first oracle and spirit tells me it's going to be a fuck it deck? I mean, I'm like, really, dude? That's going to be, I was like thinking I was going to do like, some really magnificent, and then I do the fuck it deck, but whatever, that's okay. I'll do a YouTube on the fuck it deck. That'll be fun one of these days, except you can't swear on YouTube, so I'm going to have to call it something else, like the F deck or something. Oh, your friends will love it. Yes. Your friends are going to love that deck. It's pretty funny. Adriana, is she going to get married soon? Is Adriana going to get married soon? All right. Look at this. There's some obstacles to that. What's the obstacles? Why'd you get a snake? Oh, Mother Mary. I got a Mother Mary. Have you been praying? This is a religious card. Have you been praying to somebody about getting married? But you got the mountain and the snake. So what I'm going to do is ask the charms, what does she have to do to open herself up to marriage, okay? And then we got a person. Oh, a person on their knee proposing. Look at that. A person on their knee proposing. Yes, you are going to be married. There's a charm, and the person's on their knees proposing. It's just that you've got some little few obstacles to overcome. So yes, you are going to do it. You're going to get married. But there's just a few little obstacles, okay? Not bad. Don't worry. Question would be if the crush, the crush. Oh, you have a crush on someone. Okay. I was like, oh my God, this is showing my age. I don't know all these memes. Okay. Would the crush I'm in talking to and I be a couple? Okay. Is the crush that LP's in, Cooking's in, is the crush that Cooking's in going to be a couple? Are they going to be a couple? See how sometimes you really got to dig to the bottom. Oh my God. What is all this? All right. Now you got to take this one at a time, right? You got to take this one at a time. All right. Here we go. Can you guys see it? I gotta keep switching back. I'm using OBS software. Look at the heart. Look at the heart. There's potential. And this is my path. So you're headed in the path. You got some burdens. And the kangaroo hides things. So the kangaroo has that pouch, right? And they hop around. I don't know. They do their kangaroo thing, right? So there's some burdens here and some, hidden things. Now, hidden isn't always bad. We always think hidden is bad. Hidden isn't bad. But this says, what does this say on here? I got to read it. Oh my God, wait till I show this to you. Wait till I show this to you. It says, I hope you can read this. What does that say? It says, I love you. You can't make this shit up. I'm going to put that by the heart. So I'm going to say that, that this is very potential. There's some burdens here. And with the Tower, it's a matter of building up a stronger relationship, okay? So it's getting to know each other better, going down a path together. I'm going to say this is very possible. What's the chances of pulling an I love you postcard with a heart in the same reading? That would be a yes, That's just a yes all the way around. That's pretty cool. Congratulations on that. Just take your time because that's kind of fun. Yeah, that charm postcard, I didn't even know. That probably came in like when I ordered them from Amazon. You're so welcome, Cooking, and best wishes to you. Okay, Heather Lennox wants to know, charm casting, if a move is possible. Is there a move possible for her? Move possible for Heather Lennox. We're going to throw down, hey, I got some different, 2 books. You know what? I think these books open, you guys. I think that these books actually, look at this. They actually open. You could put little pictures in them. All right? You could put little pictures in them. So this is what I'm going to say to you, Heather Lennox. You're opening a book to a new chapter of your life, and this is always good luck. These are Swarovski crystals that I don't know why I had to have them, but I want you to look at these close up. I mean, look at this. You guys all need these in your charm basket. They like throw rays out at you. They're just so beautiful. And they add a beautiful element to your reading. So this is actually in the shape of a heart, which means she's going to love opening up a new chapter to her life. Now, I didn't get the move card, the move charm. So I can throw a couple extras out there just to see. Oh, there we are. Somebody running. That's movement. And the fox is be careful. The fox... Is that a fox? I gotta learn my charms better. I don't know what that is. So whatever this animal is, again, somebody was a bad charm maker. This is like some kind of a kangaroo that doesn't have a pouch. It's some weird looking animal. So we'll just indicate that usually animals migrate. Animals are not ones to sit around and move. And then we got a guy running. So he's movement. See the guy showing movement? He's running. He's probably a football player. He's moving. So these 2 charms tell me, I guess this one I'm going to say just be a little careful about some of the details of the move. But yeah, I feel that you could be moving. Isn't that fun where the little charm opens up, the little book? I just think that's so cool. But it doesn't take much to entertain me at all. Do you think that was a kangaroo? I think it could have been, but it was a pretty weird one. Tiffany Escalona, do you want a charm reading? Hi, Lola. How are you tonight? We're having fun doing charm readings and numerology. Because, one of my mantras is that if it's not fun, I don't want to do it. That's one of my... So, Tiffany Escalona just wants a charm reading. Okay, so we'll just do a general one. We'll throw some out there. Woo, look what she got. Oh, isn't this fun? Just, you don't even know what charms are going to fly out of here. But, oh, look, the I love you one wanted to come out. All right, you guys, are you ready for this? And this is a camel, by the way. That's a camel. I do know that one. Okay, so let's do this for Tiffany Escalona. And this is your charm reading. By the way, this says, I love you, but it's next to a tangled up situation and a circus. So something something with love is a little bit, I'm going to call it wanky, a little bit wanky. Now the camels, they save things up. So this means I think I want you to conserve your money. This is about reflecting on yourself. I added this little mirror charm because that just tells me, like if I pull it for myself, that I've got to focus on myself and my path. So focus on the path that you want to go down. And then something in your life needs to be fair. Like there's something that's not fair and you're wanting it to be fair. And this is also balancing things in your life. Like the scales are balanced. So balance work and play and make sure you're getting enough rest versus activity and make sure you're getting activity. So think about ways that you can, whoops, it's flying around, ways that you can balance your life. So save your money, reflect on what you really want. You're going to be starting a new path. And there's a little bit of tanglement here with a circus and I love you and entanglement. So something has to be worked out in a relationship. So that's your reading. It went all over the place. Sometimes the charm readings will do that. You'll have like multiple things covered in one reading. You've written 2 books and about to finish another, and foxes have the symbolism for you. Oh, that was fun, Heather. I have a couple of books too. They want to be books. They're already on Amazon. I wrote them years ago. They kind of want to be books, but I wish you the best success on your balance is Libra. Yes, it is. The scales, Libra. Will I get approved for financial aid and have any leftover funds for books? Okay, Lola. We'll call her Lola. Yeah, tell me not to sing. I should keep my day job. Okay, Lola. Is she going to get financial aid and have leftover funds for books? Now, wouldn't you just laugh if we got the books? All right, so let's just throw our charms out there. All right, so here's the woman. Gosh, the mask is coming out to play, isn't it? And so is this timing thing in the tree. All right, so you guys, as I do these readings, you guys should be learning these charms, okay? Try to think, okay, what's Melanie got? She's got, because a lot of these are coming out the same. So you guys I want you to kind of learn these, because if you get charms yourself, you can do these readings yourself. They're easy. Easy peasy. You can do this yourself. We've got the mask with the woman. So is she going to get financial aid? So this is the tree about reaching out and getting help from multiple sources. She's doing what she loves, right? So she's doing what she loves. She's going to school for what she loves. And then this is also a timing card. And the mask just comes, sometimes when the mask comes, it can be a little bit of a challenge. So I'm going to say that there's going to be a little bit of waiting because of the hourglass. So there's a little bit of waiting, but you're doing what you love. And I feel like with the tree, it's going to grow like financial aid. Like, I don't know if you can apply for different things or different areas, but I feel like it's branching out and applying in as many places as you can. And is she going to have money left over for books? I got the listen. I got the shell. Listen to your intuition. I feel like if you're patient in that, I feel good about it. I can pull a tarot card just to be sure. Is she going to get the financial aid and have money left over for books? And that's 100% yes, right there with the tarot card. So now you can breathe easy. Whew, we all feel a lot better knowing that you're on your way for that. That's a good thing for sure. Tangled web we weave. Yes. Yeah, the web is I really like that web. There's a little store that was a bead store that has charms. There's a lot of bead stores that carry charms. So you can get them in stores like that. Let's try numerology. So Elise is 727. Okay, Elise. And then let's see here. So here's Elise. I'll put her name on here. And she is a 727, which is a 9. And I'm going to show you how I get to some of my numbers. So 2019 is a 1 year. So this is Elise Lattimore. Oh, clean up your charms when you're done. Be sure not to leave a mess in the house. Okay, you guys? We got to be tidy with the charm situation. So Elise, you've got 2 7s here. Oh, I forgot to do the pattern if this is your name. 53915 is your pattern. So I see a couple of 5s in here. So you have an adventurous spirit. You're also very compassionate. You might be interested in the medical field. You've got So 9, so her core, what she's the strongest number of is the month or the day that she was born, which 2 plus 7 is 9. Numerology only goes to 9. So who she is every day of the week is 9 plus the month. So it's all 3 of these numbers reduced to one number. So she's a 7. So she's a 7, and then look at, she's also got a 7, 7, 7. So I'm going to call her she's a 9, but boy, 7's call to her. And I would wonder if you would see a lot of 7s, or because this is creative, spiritual energy. You like to make plans for the future. Sometimes you have to be careful of having a closed mind, because you'll attach to a theory and you'll be like, no, it's this way, but you're a good student. Okay. You're analytical by nature. You like to be peaceful, okay? And you like to be on a quest, you're good at working with groups of people. This is a great year for you to start something new. A 1 is like leadership and independence. A 1 year is a powerful, powerful cycle to be in. You only have each of these cycles every 9 years, and it starts over. So you're starting with 1, and then next year you'll be a 2, and then a 3. You're on Goodreads, but under Suede, but the next 3 books will be under my own name. Great. Wow. That's going to be awesome, Heather. You can ask specific questions for numerology, because a lot of times when people have problems and I can't solve them with the tarot, I go right to the numbers to see what's going on with them. So, what career path to take, what I would look cooking is I would look at your month and day and see where your gifts are. I would look at your full name, though. I would look at your full name, look for the pattern, see what you're strong in. And and then I would say, I wouldn't tell you, well, you should be a banker. I mean, you never want to be that specific, but I could tell you that you're good with finances or not good with finances, or you need a job where you're independent and nobody's hovering over you, or you need to have a job where you're team working with teams of people. So absolutely, numerology is really, really good for everything. There's nothing that numerology can't do. I've been studying numerology for 20 years, and I've been a tarot reader for 27 years. What type of question can we drop first time here? Anything you want, Dorka. I don't have, a lot of people have rules about questions. I don't really have rules about questions. Sun Lehman, you can have a numerology reading. I just need your month and your day. And I like to kind of, when I do things, explain what I'm doing so you guys can kind of learn. I like to empower people. So, because I think that the more we learn about things, the more we grow. Okay, May 12th, that's great. Okay, so let's do Sun, S-U-N. So the year is important, but not for what I'm doing tonight. So if you add the year in, that's your life path, and then you have your whole life to do that. So when you look at one day of your life or 1 year of your life compared to your life path, you have your whole life. It's very muted. You know what I mean? You have your whole life to do that. But if you were, so 5 life path, yeah. So you have your whole life to be a 5 life path. So what you doing this year, is that important in your life path? A tiny little bit, but you see what I mean, where I'm going with that. So May 12th. Okay, Sun is May 12th. So that's a 3, and your personality every day is the week. And how I get your cycle is 2 plus 1 plus 9 breaks down to a 3. 8 plus 3 is 11, and that breaks down to a 2. So if you guys want to know, that's how I'm calculating the cycle that you're in. All right, I just love numerology. I can't even get enough of it. I think I might be addicted to it. Okay, so 5 people born in the month of 5, they're freedom seekers. They are like really interesting people, because they some of them love adventure. They take risks. They like exciting changes. They can expect the unexpected. They're creative. Now, 5's creative and 3's creative. So you've got 2 creative numbers. But look at this. You've got every day of the week. You're very organized, very powerful, oh my. But I have to tell you, because of that 5 and this 8, you have a life that goes, wow, things are going really great. Oh, shit. Oh, look, things are going nice again. Oh, shit. Like mountains, right? 5 with 8 But that's okay, because what you want to do in your life is get this so you don't dip so low, like all of a sudden it starts to go down, you're like, oh no, and you catch yourself and bring yourself back up. So there's hope there. Don't worry, there's always hope with numerology. There just isn't always hope when my camera doesn't focus. Okay, so what else I want to say about you is you're in a 2-year. So this is a year, like if you want to get things done in a 2-year, good luck. Because this is a calming down, peaceful, get along with others, relationships. And you've got a 2 here. So 5 can sometimes have trouble in relationships, but you've got a 2 here. So this is a good year for you to like strengthen a relationship. Focus on your partner this year. It's a great year for doing that. And if you're a 4 life path, that just, that gives you your whole life to be like structured into nature, very organized. It's like Taurus type of energy. How did I get to the 2 again? So you take your month plus your day, all these numbers plus 3, because 2019 is a 3. So all these numbers together is your personality. So you can just take your personality plus 3. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 is over 9. So we got to break that down. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's how you get the 2. So anyway, this is what I was doing tonight. So this is kind of fun. So yes, you can ask numerology very specific questions. For those of you who are doing the charm casting, get yourself charms that have a variety of meanings, like that will solve problems, that will be sure to have people charms, like a woman, a man, and a child, and be sure to have the ring for marriage. And you have to have something for a breakup, right? So you've got to have, because people break up, so you got to have a charm, to break up. But anyway, so I'm going to, I have to run down and feed my horses. I live on a small farm and I have horses, and I like to feed them 3 times a day. So I have to let you go, but I just want to express how thankful I am that you're here. And if you want to like and subscribe to my channel, then you'll get notifications when I spontaneously decide to do live classes like this. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight.